What is up, ninjas? OJ over here from PlayerEssence, and welcome to the PE Nintendo Switch news video that I have here for you guys. Today we have some great information for you, so let's go ahead and get right into it. So Radiant Historia Perfect Chronology was recently announced, but now we have some more details, and they are planning to launch the Nintendo 3DS remake in Japan on June 29th. So the following information does come from this week's Famitsu. Radiant Historia Perfect Chronology for the Nintendo 3DS is a full remake of the 2010 released DS title Radiant Historia with a new scenario. Scheduled for release in Japan on June 29th, will have enhanced graphics and new beautiful insert scenes for events. This one includes a full lineup of voice actors that did not appear in the original game. When you start the game, you can choose from two modes, Perfect Mode and Appended Mode. In Perfect Mode, you can choose to play a newly added sub-history in addition to the standard history and alternate history of the original title right from the beginning of the game. In Appended Mode, you start with the standard history and alternate history, and after clearing those, move to the sub-history. Difficulty level can be changed. The game's animation is being done by A1 Pictures, and according to the developers of the game, this is what they had to say on the histories. The third history is that neither of the standard history or the alternate history is the sub-history. The sub-history is not just a single parallel world, the treatment of the characters and timeline interpretation. How the sub-history was born, each of these is different from the standard history and the alternate history. So if you're really into Radiant Historia, you probably understand what all of that means. And like I talked about before in my previous video, if you haven't seen it, my one that I did today earlier, I talked about how this game should have been on the Nintendo Switch, because to me, the Nintendo Switch has spoiled me. If a game is portable, it should also be able to hook up to your TV and play at this point. And for me, I would love to see this game also come to Nintendo Switch so I can play it on the big screen, and I can also take it with me anywhere that I want to go. But at the same time, like I said, I do understand why this is a 3DS title only, probably budget concerns, sales, probably not even sure if it's going to come to the US at this point. We still need to wait and see on the matter. But what do you guys think about this? Are you excited for this remake? Let me know in the comments section below. Alright, next we're moving on to the limited edition bundle for Fire Emblem Echoes Shadows of Valentia on the Nintendo 3DS. Now there is two different bundles as far as the limited edition goes for North America and for Europe. In Europe, you pretty much get everything that's going to be in the North American bundle plus Amiibo, okay? And in America, you do not get the Amiibo. You get everything that I'm about to talk about except for the Amiibo. So let's talk briefly about what Nintendo of America had to say on the matter. Quote, fans that want to level up their Fire Emblem Echoes Shadows of Valentia experience when the game launches exclusively for the Nintendo 3DS family of systems on May 19th can do so by picking up the game's limited edition bundle. Launching the same day, the Fire Emblem Echoes Shadows of Valentia limited edition bundle includes the game, hardcover Valentia art book, a Fire Emblem Echoes Shadow of Valentia sound selection CD, a Fire Emblem Echoes Shadows of Valentia set depicting characters Alm, Celica, and Marth, and a reversible cover sheet that looks like the packaging for the original Famicom game. This new one is based on. It will be available at a suggested retail price of $59.99 at select retailers. Alright guys, and like I said there, that is just the North American one. If you live in Europe, other regions, you're probably going to get the Amiibo put into there. I think the reason why that they did that, because in North America, Amiibo sales are really good, so I'm pretty sure they don't want to cut off retailers from that, whereas in Europe, I'm not sure how Amiibo sales compare and the packaging and how they want to do that, so they're just including it there. So I'm guessing it's some type of regional sales difference with Amiibo, because I already pre-ordered the Amiibo, so for me, having it bundled in there, I definitely wouldn't want to pay for it again, whereas maybe in Europe, the pre-orders for the Amiibo, as far as Alm and Celica, were not so good. So that's probably what's going on there. Alright, and moving on to the next story here, we do have some Dragon Quest XI news coming up pretty soon here. So there will be a Dragon Quest XI live stream event, and it's dated for April 11th, and the release date info will be coming at this. The release date presentation will be on April 11th at 14 JST, will be live streamed on YouTube and Nico. Promises various other information in addition to the release date of Dragon Quest XI, hosted by Joy and features actress Tsubasa Honda as a guest, and as well as Dragon Quest series creator Yuji Horii, in addition to others, will be there. So this is definitely a big event for Square Enix, and of course Nintendo as well, because they will be partnering with them when it comes to Dragon Quest XI, and it's on two of Nintendo's systems when it comes to the 3DS and when it comes to the Nintendo Switch. This game is also coming to the PS4 as well. It uses the Unreal Engine 4 for the first time in the long-running Japanese franchise, so this game should be very interesting to see how it plays out, see how it runs across the various systems. Obviously the Nintendo 3DS version is a completely different version than the PS4 and the Nintendo Switch version. The 3DS version, it's like 2D and then you can go into 3D. It's like weird. It's kind of crazy, but it has overall the same storyline and plot and all of that. Just the way that it's done is a little bit differently. However, with the Nintendo Switch version and the PS4 version, those are going to be, of course, open world. You have the Unreal Engine 4, definitely more traditional Dragon Quest experience that you would see on the consoles, like the PS2, for example. So this is going to be very cool. Like, this is going to be very cool that they're going to be announcing all this stuff here. Obviously, this is not an MMO like Dragon Quest X was, so I do think that you are going to see a worldwide release at some point. Will we get that at this event? Probably not, but it's still cool to see when it's going to be coming in Japan, because that can be a precursor to when we're going to be getting it worldwide. So let me know what you guys think about Dragon Quest XI and this event, and are you guys going to be watching it? I would love to hear you guys' thoughts in the comment section below. Alright, and lastly, we have some Splatoon 2 global test fire news. We have controls info and playable mode details. So this was actually really awesome as far as how Nintendo announced this, or at least the first place where I saw it. I was actually on my Nintendo Switch and I went to my news section. I saw a little blue bubble saying that there was some new news that went up. So I looked at it and I saw that, hey, look, Splatoon 2 controls info. So I mean, that is awesome. Nintendo's promotion and marketing as far as what they've been doing, not only letting people know like, hey, this is what we have, obviously The Legend of Zelda, but letting people know ahead of time, releasing the ARMS trailer. This is before Mario Kart 8. This is before that even launches. They're talking about ARMS. They're talking about Splatoon 2. They're making sure to keep people engaged. But getting into the article here, control info, so you use the left stick to move, you use the right stick to control the camera, ZL button for the transformation into the squid, ZR button to fire, gyroscope you can aim, you can also turn that off of course, X is the map, D-pad plus A is the super jump to one of your teammates, with each direction being assigned to each one. Y is camera reset, and B is the jump. So the controls are the same no matter if you're using the Nintendo Switch Pro controller, or if you're playing in handheld mode, or if you're using the Joy-Cons by itself free of the device. Playable modes that will be available in the global test fire is Turf War. That's the only option that you'll be getting, and 3-minute matches where both teams try to cover as much ground ink as possible. So you're only getting one mode, which is Turf War, really just to test things out. Obviously, they need to see the server load, trying it out on the new hardware. There's so much stuff that goes into these betas and these online test fires and all that, especially with Nintendo migrating to a whole new platform, what they're doing with the Nintendo Switch when it comes to online services, online interaction. And remember, this is when Nintendo's going to be introducing their smartphone app in addition to their online services with voice chat and all of that for Splatoon 2's launch, not at the global test fire. So there's a lot of stuff that needs to be taken into consideration here. Interesting stuff there. I love the fact that Nintendo was promoting it, and actually I first saw this news not online, but actually on my Nintendo Switch. That is amazing, and I would really like to see them keep that up. Break news on the Nintendo Switch. Obviously, you want to put it out to where everyone else can see it and it can be spread, but at the same time, I love the fact that users who have the Nintendo Switch can get that info first and be like, oh, that's cool, like they're putting it directly to us, so that's awesome. You know, you put it out there online, but then you also funnel it to the Nintendo Switch system itself, and unlike Miiverse, which takes a long time to get into and just basically wasn't handled very well, this is very fast to look at different news sections and different news articles in there and share them quickly. So this is awesome stuff. Can't wait to play Splatoon 2. The global test fire is this week. So crazy. It feels like it just went by so fast from the launch of the Nintendo Switch all the way to this point right now. So I'm really looking forward to splatting it up with you guys, and let me know what you guys think about Splatoon 2 in the comment section below. Alright guys, that wraps it up for this video here. Go ahead and hit that like button if you did like it. Let me know you guys want more content like this going forward in the future, and subscribe to PlayerEssence for the latest news, reviews, discussions, and more. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll catch you ninjas for the next video. Peace.